Clap.
Welcome to the Indieverse.
Yeah.
I want to say sorry for looking so disheveled, but sorry not sorry. So I have set myself a challenge. If I'm being really honest, I don't actually know or believe that I can achieve this challenge by the end of the year, but I am going to try really, really hard. So if you know me, you know I've been on this weight loss journey for a really long time to get fit, to get great, to feel good, look good, mind, body, soul, all of that beautiful stuff. And that's been going okay for a really long time. And if you know, I've lost 120 pounds, but I'm still fat. But I've kind of like stalled for a little bit, and I've fluctuated up and fluctuated down. And I can feel it creeping now. And so I've set myself a challenge, and it's pretty unrealistic, and it's literally going to be chaos, but I'm willing to give it a go. One of the greatest things that I love is bodybuilding. It's something that I watch a lot of, and I've always wanted to be a part of it, but I thought it could never ever be a thing because I'm soft and they are typically lean. But last year I realized that there is a category, a starting category for some shows that I can actually take part in, and it's the transformation category. And it's basically where you take a picture of your before, and it's up on the screen, and then you present your after. And it can be for people that have a disability, though for some competitions there is a separate disability category. It could be for people that have had massive weight loss and body transformation. And so yeah, I thought that would be amazing, because instead of going straight into like a bikini or something like that, or wellness, I could start slower in the transformation category. And I said I wanted to do it last year. I put it off, I didn't do it, and I need something to motivate me. And I've just realized that the next opportunity based on what I'm comfortable with will be November this year, 2024, to do it with Pure Elite. And so I've started this journey. This is technically day 2 of the road to show, not the road to pro, because I'm nowhere near. I am literally fat. I have an overhang stomach, so that's why I'm saying I don't know if I will actually be ready to stand on stage. And I know I have to be really aggressive with what I'm about to kind of like try. But I want to try it, and I really want to do it, and nobody knows if I'll succeed until we know, but I'm gonna give it a really good go. So I've calculated that from now, well, the 2 days that I've started, from the 2 days until show day, there are 29 weeks and 2 days, and that is 204 days. I've split it into 3 phases, and those phases are 68 days each. And the first phase is basically the cutting, aka dropping phase. I need to drop as much fat as I possibly can, whilst also still kind of like weight training as well. And so that's what I'm currently in. Today is day 2. But within this phase, so I'm doing weight training throughout the entire 204 days, but within this phase specifically, I'm in a calorie deficit. It's an aggressive calorie deficit, and I do not suggest this to anybody, but I'm still eating standard kind of like carbohydrates, standard sugar. I have a heightened protein level, but I'm just in a like aggressive calorie deficit. Within that calories, I can eat anything I want as long as I stay within the deficit. And then I move to the phase of kind of like being the next 68 days being stricter with the you know, my protein, my carbohydrates and my fat. And then the final 68 days is full on. This is prep enhanced, this entire thing, but that last 68 days, even technically before that, will be the prep phase. So it will be really kind of like getting into the details of shaping and sculpting. So I'm basically on this recomposition journey. When I was considering it last year, I did get a coach, but I think the sabotager within me just destroyed it, so I stopped with the coach. But what I want to do is I want to do a 9-week intensive weight loss, and then I'm gonna go back to my coach and be like, I'm ready, I've registered, I know exactly the show I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it, and this is what I want. My goal is literally just to get on stage. Most people are like, oh, of course your goal is going to be to win or to place. I don't care about that. If I even placed, that would be phenomenal. But for me, literally getting on stage, my brain is already trying to tell me that I can't do it and I might as well just give up because I won't even be ready. I know I'm gonna work really hard and try to put in the work. And so for me, the goal is, regardless of where I currently sit, by the time I get to November, I literally just want to get on that stage. Because regardless of what happens, even if I don't feel like I look my greatest, I know that I would have built better discipline. My body will look 10 times better than when it looks now, because I can't go anywhere but up, and I will feel so much better. So the goal is to just get on stage. And so I want to bring you guys with me. I need accountability. I'm probably gonna fail, but I might not fail, and I just want to create an honest space to be able to track it, because this is wild. Like I do not fit the kind of like the requirements of a bodybuilder in any way, shape or form. Like, I am overweight, as I said, I have an overhang, I'm extremely soft, there are no muscles present here, so it's basically like sculpting from scratch. So the reason I am throwing in all of these trigger warnings is because what I'm about to do, what I am doing, is not for the faint-hearted, and I do not suggest it for the mass, but I want to do this experiment because I want to see if I have the mind that I say I have. I want to see if I have the confidence that I think is buried deep within me, and I just want to prove to everyone that actually there isn't anything you can't do as long as you have a dream. And I guess I may not achieve it, but I want to be able to sit and understand why, and it won't be because of a lack of trying. So that's the plan. The show is on November 9th. There is technically a second show on November 10th that I may want to do, but that's pushing it, and I'd be part of the disability category. And if that goes well, then my aim in 2025 is to enter into kind of like my first bikini category. But yeah, so we are on day 2. I've been in an aggressive calorie deficit, and aggressive is 1400 calories a day. I have higher carb days and lower carb days, just as long as overall within the space of 7 days I have a total of 1400 calories per day. So However you decide to make that up is up to you. But yeah, that's me. I really need support because this is pretty wild. I look disheveled because I've just come back from the gym. I did arms and shoulders, and I was on a treadmill for 25 minutes, which is the hardest part, by the way, building that kind of like stamina. So I'm about to have dinner now, and I aim to post like every couple of days. So I'll do kind of like what I eat in prep, on the road to show, the different things I'm doing. I'm gonna be going to a few different shows to just see what it looks like, because I think I'm going to a PCA show I think on May 19th, so I'll take you along with me there, and just the journey to doing this and what it takes in terms of mind, body and soul. So we are currently in the dropping, cutting phase, and I'm excited, and it's already hard, but will you come with me and be a friend, because I'm not telling anybody else about this. It's you guys and my coach. That's it, until closer to show day where I can actually see a difference. I'm not telling anyone, because I think that's often where I fail. I get so in my head, and then I've told the world, and then I feel really upset. So we're gonna keep this private and do the work and see where we end up. Okay, bye.